Singapore is known for its world-class infrastructure and immaculate public transport connectivity that you wouldn't really find in many countries, which is also one of the reasons why you don't really feel the need to buy a car in Singapore. Now, we've been living in Singapore for quite a few years now, but still don't own a car. Sometimes we do feel that it would be nice to just pick your car up and go on a long drive, or just drive around the city and enjoy the views, especially the roads of Singapore that are so nicely built. However, it is not so easy to own a car here in Singapore, because apart from just high vehicle prices, there's also something called certificate of entitlement that the government levies on each of the cars. So that certificate of entitlement, which is also called COE, is basically a certificate that gives car owners the legal right to own and use a vehicle. So now coming back to our story, we've always enjoyed driving when we travel overseas for road trips, but also want to drive around here in Singapore because we've been here for the longest time and not able to travel. At the same time, we didn't really want to invest in buying a car for ourselves, so we had to think creatively around it. Now, the first step was to convert our existing license to a Singapore driving license, as expats living in Singapore for more than 6 months cannot use their existing license to drive. We had to sit for a theory test, and it was a whole procedure that could be another video for a later date. Do let us know in the comments below if you'd like us to make another video on how foreigners and expats can convert their driving license and start driving around. So once we got our driving license, it was time for us to explore a few rental options, and GetGo turned out to be one of the best for us. A super simple and seamless experience, I must say. We just downloaded their app and signed up using my SingPass that uploaded all the details within a second's time and saved us a lot of hassle on uploading it manually. So good job with that, GetGo. Now, to give you an idea of how GetGo works is, you can rent their cars from any parking lot or petrol pumps. But the only downside of this service is that they're a point A to point A service, which means you'll have to pick up and drop the vehicle at the same parking lot. It didn't really matter to us because it was our first experience and we wanted to try it out. We'll let you know about their pricing model in just a bit, but let's enjoy the ride for now. This brings us to the end of our first driving experience in Singapore. After we finished our ride, we were supposed to park and lock the car at the same location. The app is pretty self-explanatory and we had to complete a checklist before we locked the car. Once you press lock and end right button on the app, the door gets locked automatically. Pretty impressive. The pricing varies for each car category. There is also a peak time surcharge and mileage charges additional. We managed to get a discount of 50% on the car rental rates, excluding the mileage charges, and ended up paying around $20. If you'd like to avail the discount code, then quote DBS50 as your coupon code while checking out. I'd say it's not the cheapest option when compared to cabs, but a worthwhile experience we thoroughly enjoyed. Once all of this was settled, it was time for makan. We stopped by our favorite neighborhood coffee shop for some hawker food and kopi. What a great start to a Sunday! Please support us by liking and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.